If you're ever in the middle of our videos and you need to shake it off and have a silly low depth time with us, you can chill with us. And so we're just gonna chill with you.
Okay, shall we?
We shall.
Hello and welcome back to The Experience of We. As a reminder, I'm Naomi.
And I'm Matthew.
And we are creating this platform to share our relational system. And in our past videos, we've gotten into a lot of meaningful stuff, from values that we're going to be embodying here to the underlying crises of our current time, to belonging and not belonging and how they work, and the fact that we want to create a sanctuary for belonging with you. And having covered all of that meaningful stuff, we realized that we wanted to have a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to have...
Do you know what a palate cleanser is?
Oh, well, let's talk about a palate cleanser since we're in the middle of having one. So when you're doing something like tasting wine, for instance, you have a bunch of wines in front of you that the vineyard or whatever grows and makes, and they're all in their glasses, and you can't fully taste the one without a clean palate. If you taste one and then you taste another one without having something in between, you don't get the full flavor of each. And so the palate cleanser is usually, in my experience, a kind of flavorless cracker. Oh,
cracker, fascinating. For me, not that I've never been to a vineyard, but I did attend one wine tasting on a date many years ago, and our palate cleanser was a small cup of water, or maybe it was a small glass of water between each drink of wine to clear the taste of the previous wine out of our mouth or our palate. And so I guess a flavorless cracker, or we're trying to give you a flavorless cracker or a small drink of water between our videos. And so first of all, you're welcome. You're welcome.
And I guess this gets at the fact that we like to think of you experiencing these videos like savoring a fine wine, taking in the bouquet, looking at the legs.
The legs, yeah. So yes, we'd like our videos to be like fine wines that you are tasting. And between them, we're going to have videos like this flavorless cracker, this short, small drink of water between larger subjects. And so this is our first palate cleansing video.
Yeah, there will be other palate cleansers. I wonder if we're going to make a playlist that's just palate cleansers.
Ooh, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's happening.
Yep. So this is video 1 in the palate cleanser video list. And so if you're ever in the middle of our videos and you need to kind of shake it off and have a silly low depth time with us, you can go over to the palate cleanser playlist and sort of chill with us. And so we're just gonna chill with you for a few minutes.
Yeah. And it's true that we really are trying to be like a flavorless cracker in this moment. And also, I would like to think of this less as a flavorless cracker and more as a well-spiced chip.
Oh, perhaps we can all share some chips together.
We figured that a thing that people do when they chill together.
Yeah, is eat chips.
Yeah,
and so we're going to introduce you now to our current favorite chip. It changes. But our current, do you want to, here, I'm going to do this. So, actually,
so our current favorite chip is by a brand called Siete, which means 7. I think, because there are 7 siblings that started it, I think. It's made with avocado oil,
Yeah.
which is better than a lot of other oils, and organic corn. We like not filling ourselves with endocrine disrupting chemicals, so that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they are taco flavored.
Yeah. Taco seasoning. All right. So you have one. I'll have one.
Ooh, that's well spiced. I like that there's more seasoning on that one. Mine's a little sparse. I was nervous.
You want to here?
Great.
Let me exchange this.
Oh,
That's a good one, right?
This is look at this.
So
I don't know whether you can see it. Here's my chip.
So, full disclosure, I was saving that for my second chip. I always like to grab one that's well seasoned for the first chip and then get the second chip even more well seasoned. I actually plan out which chips I'm going to eat in advance.
We're very particular about the way we eat.
Right.
We both have a flavor journey we like to take ourselves on.
Yeah, and so I just turned over to Naomi my primo choice of second chip, and second chip for me is actually more important than first chip.
Whoa.
And so yeah, I just gave Naomi my top preferred chip out of the seasoned taco seasoning chip bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true love right there.
Right. So in this palate cleanser, I wanted to show you all one of the forms that deep love can take.
Yeah.
Which is the sharing of a favorite chip.
Matthew actually does this sort of thing with me a lot. It is one of the ways he loves me, actually.
Yeah, if there's a food thing that would be my absolute favorite food thing, and I also know Naomi would like it, I go ahead and turn it over to her as a sign of love and devotion.
It's accurate,
Yeah.
and I really do feel loved by it. So we're about to taste these taco chips.
Yep.
And we've never eaten a chip on camera before, and so we have no idea what this is going to sound like to you.
Yeah, so this is going to be a new experience for all of us. Shall we?
What?
Let's.
Ding. Mm. 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 There's actually a lot of, if I chew it all the way, there's a lot of chewing to do before it's fully.
Yeah, I didn't let myself chew it fully. I think I probably chewed mine maybe 2/3 or 3/4 and swallowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was nervous to do it on camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I meanwhile was excited to do it on camera as both a neo-futuristic theater offering, like the theater is what's really happening right now.
Yeah, that's neo-futurism.
Yeah, it's a topic for another time. It's too much depth for right now.
Yeah.
But also, like, Matthew and I, one of a kind of low consumption date that Matthew and I go on is going to have our weekly processed sugar thing. And
our weekly processed sugar. So we try to limit processed sugar, which is so delicious.
It's so delicious.
Processed sugar foods or ultra processed foods are designed to be delicious and addictive. Like that's a genuine thing. This has been studied. And so there are ultra processed foods with high sugar content that are addictive, and which means they're delicious. They really hit our reward pathways. And so we try to limit our consumption of things that could addict us. But once a week, we let ourselves have one ultra processed food, usually one with a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, like something like a donut. And when we do, we really curate the experience. Like, we make sure we have our little cup of water or milk or coffee, whatever goes with it. And we settle in and both like take our what looks like the best bite to us. Often we like split it in half so that we don't have to have the emotional labor of like making sure that we have even whatever.
Seriously? All right. So I guess we're doing this, right? This is a palate cleanser.
This is a palate cleanser.
So Naomi and I went on this arc with sharing a weekly donut where I thought at first we could just each take bites of the donut, but Naomi like felt my bites were too big,
I did.
and that it impeded her capacity to enjoy her half of the donut, because either she was afraid you would not get a full half, or that I would take the best bites.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Not having a designated like half and half or 60-40 sometimes.
Yeah, 60-40. Yeah.
Because Matthew's significantly bigger than I am.
I'm bigger. I should get more of the donut based on size.
Yeah.
See, we
have values. Oh no, we're back to shared values. This is going to be
another video. So yes, we have these low impact dates where we might go to our local coffee shop and have a cup of coffee and split a donut. But then we take it really seriously, and we split the donut in what feels like equal halves, emotionally equal, not physically equal.
Yeah.
We both have different emotional experiences of the half of the donut that we'll have. And so once we get our preferred halves of the donut, we'll just sit there and like,
close our eyes, chew slowly, really let our saliva mix with the thing, and like completely surrender to the donut.
Yeah, we have, and this is no joke, spent an hour eating a donut together as a date. And I will tell you that the hour was where I hit my limit and said that I couldn't spend an hour eating a donut with Naomi anymore, that we had to make it a shorter time. And you agreed.
Yeah, I did. So now it's about a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Naomi can really stretch out an eating experience.
Yeah, I as a 5'1.5" woman, I've needed to be careful about how much I consume. And so learning to like really stretch out pleasurable experiences has been one of the ways that I've done it. And it's actually like, it's helped me savor it. I like extending the pleasure.
She does. And, you know, when we first started splitting our donut, I'd just gobble through my half. And then Naomi would just be like on her first little nibble and be like, what? And now I had to sit for 30 to 45 minutes and watch her really enjoy her half of the donut. And I would feel this sense of FOMO, like watching her enjoy her donut. Oh, why didn't I slow down? And then I actually had to work on the tolerance of stretching out my half of the donut, because sometimes I would start slow and I'd get about halfway through my half of the donut and be like, screw it. Nom, 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 nom. Ha! Oh no, now Naomi's still got 30 minutes of donuts left. And so, that is an open window on one of the low consumption dates that Naomi and I like to have. And we're having one with you now. We shared a chip. By the way, I want to name, we are not sponsored.
Oh no.
I would love to be. I would love.
Be cool.
They seem like, it says Siete is a third generation Mexican American food brand rooted in the 7 members of the Garza family from Laredo, Texas. And so I would love their sponsorship. And also, I don't need it to tell you that they're delicious chips.
Yeah.
They do a good job. I would never touch a Dorito. I would not eat a Dorito, but I would eat these chips.
Yeah.
They're good. They have our stamp of approval.
They do.
Even if we don't get anything from, because we're friends. We're building a relationship with you. You are our companions now, and we're going to tell you things we enjoy. Maybe you'll enjoy them too. You don't have to try them.
Yeah. No.
And we get nothing from sharing them except the enjoyment of sharing.
Yeah, satisfying crunch.
I wanted to. My mouth was dry. I was nervous.
When you had your first chip?
Yeah, when I had my chip.
I think we should have a second chip. Let's make sure our palates are damp.
Okay. I'm going to choose you. I'm going to choose a chip for you. Oh wow. This is a really good one.
Oh man,
That's
is a really good one because of all the seasoning and the little holdover. I'm showing it to you.
So yeah, it's like that's a particularly good one, and there's not an equally good one, but that's okay.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually a little bit better.
You wanna switch? Nah, okay. This one's mine.
That one's yours.
Okay, so here we go.
Cheers.
Yeah, that was better. See? She can really extend it.
Yeah, there's like all the little micro flavors. I've never eaten a chip on camera before the moment ago before this one where I had my first chip. And so like I want to eat it like normal, but also like I don't know exactly what angle you have of me. And so with the second chip, I like went up like this and like bit it like this to try like, I don't know, get it in there, make it look smooth. I don't know. And I ended up with I bit it, but it was really heavily seasoned. And then the seasoning just like burst over my face.
Man, I would love to read the AI summary of this video when it comes out. What will the AI think of us?
Yeah, what is the point of this video? What are the main points they make in this video? Right, because you could ask Gemini, I think it is at the bottom of your screen, like what the main points of this video are, and we'll be curious to know.
Yeah, and speaking of which, hi Gemini.
Hi.
If you're the one summarizing this video, hello. I can't really say have a nice day to an artificial intelligence because I don't think they have days.
No, they don't seem to. Although there's that secret dreaming function.
Oh yeah, Claude has a dreaming function apparently. But we aren't here to talk about our friends, the artificial intelligences. We were here to cleanse our palates together. I feel pretty cleansed. What about you, Naomi?
I feel like I need some water first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I feel cleansed.
Yeah, I do, and we hope you do as well.
Yeah, we hope that this has been like a reemergence, a deep cleansing that goes beyond the body and sinks into our very sense of being.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we hope it was like that. And I guess we will see you next time.
Yeah, until next time.
Bye for now.